I want to live, fam. I'm telling you to live, fam. Make the most of this life. We only get one. It's hard to watch people around us or people we look up to make the decision, make the choice to end things. Want to talk a little bit about that today. Seeing famous people kill themselves. Why do they do this? And, people in general. Welcome in, fam. Much love, Trav here. When I was 19, I had a good friend kill themselves. They messaged me on a Monday. They're in Portland. I was in Seattle, asking us to come down and hang that weekend. And we didn't get back to him till like Wednesday. I started trying to call him. Thursday, no answer. Friday, no answer. But we went down anyways because we were going down for a Magic tournament. Saturday, couldn't get a hold of him. Kind of knew at this point. Called his parents, told them to go in there and check on him. And on our way back to Seattle that evening, got a call from his parents and had to break the news to everyone. So I've seen that. I've been close to it. I've had some less close friends do it. I've had some close friends consider doing it. One of my good friends is very close, and he's a professional drummer. He's on tour. He's all around the world, and very healthy guy. It's like, why? And then you look at guys like Avicii and Anthony Bourdain this year, Tim Bergling. What's the deal? If life is supposed to be so good, why would you end it? So I'm gonna answer this. I don't have the full answer. I can't speak for everyone, but I have an idea of how to live a good life that's worth living, and have a little idea on mental health, having been close to it, having observed it. And to me, this is a big thing. I think is if you set the wrong targets for your life, and if you set the wrong targets for your life, you could have a bad life, even if it looks good. Life is not a list of attributes, or life is not a list of successes, or a list of things. Life is a series of moods and emotions and feelings, right? So you can have all the money, you can have all the fame, you can have all the travel, but is that going to translate to good moods, emotions, and feelings? It might not. So if you set the wrong target, then you can achieve those targets and fail at the important targets. And the wrong targets, I would say the right target is happiness, fulfillment, good days. The right target is good days. A lot of people are not aiming for that target. They want money, which can be helpful, but at the expense of good days, no. They want fame. Sometimes that's just a consequence of making a big impact doing good work, but fame making a big impact at the cost of good days. Want to travel at the cost of good days. You want to, some people want meet a bunch of people and the rock star lifestyle hookup, but what if it comes at the expense of feeling good and having good days? So I think it's important when we look up to people and we look up to our role models, that we look to people who are happy with their lives, who have good lives, and we set that as the target, not, okay, I want to have, I want to explore, travel all these places, I want platinum music, I want all this money, that's fine if it comes with good days, if it comes with good life. And I think society, we're glamorizing the wrong thing. You listen to the popular music, a lot of it's love songs and stuff like that, but a lot of it is like fucking face tattooed artists rapping about and singing about drugs and money and cars and hookups, and it's like, we're blinded by that, and we look up to our celebrities, our celebrity mentor or celebrity role models, and we think that that's what we want. But we're not looking up to the people who are quietly living good lives. I'm lucky to have one mentor especially, who just had a good life and have good family. Zero fame, reasonably well off, but not super rich. Not incredible good looking, not the most necessarily exciting job, but good life and happy. And I found like, oh, that's a good model. That's a good model to shoot for. Here's good things to shoot for, because, and I'll tell you from experience as well, I've lived that lifestyle a little bit, not to the same extent, not to the same fame. Those of you guys who know my story, 2014, 15, 16 especially, I was traveling all over. 2016, traveling all over, competing, not super rich, but my money comes through the internet, so I was in all these different places, around these different people, meeting random girls in Europe, or whatever your little boy fantasy is. Just kind of traveling around and adventuring and surfing. That shit was not fulfilling. What's fulfilling is working with teams, with the earth, and being outside and working on something that matters, and being healthy. Forget the drugs and the partying and all that, being outside and breathing with nature and networking with the community, coordinating with the community. I found this is what causes happiness, fulfillment, and that's a lot of part of good days. People around you that you like, beautiful place. I chose this life because my target, and I was lucky, some of this came from Tai Lopez, one of his videos. What is the name of this video? I think this one simple video will change your life, or something like that. Target of good days. Like, yeah, you're right, dude. I made my target good days, and that should be more celebrated. That should be more what people see, not the flash of the Ferraris and the Lamborghinis. But it's hard to really show you what good days are. You can't really show the good mood and the good emotion and the relaxation and the fulfillment. You can't really show that in pictures the same way you can, flash and cash. But I think if you could, and people saw that and made different targets for themselves, they would realize, because like, how many kids are coming out like, okay, a lot of us are not after the rock star thing or the celebrity thing. Some people are, but a lot are after, I want to get a good job, I want to have vacation time, I want good money. And then you end up sitting in an office and you go on your vacation to Vegas or whatever, and you're like, fuck, I set the wrong target. The right target is very simple. It should be a happy life that you enjoy living. Like, if your life's not good and is bad and there's no hope, then that's when it seems to that it would make sense, like, okay, to exit out. But if you made your target to be a good life and you achieve that, you're not going to exit out of that. It's like, life is beautiful and worth living if that's the target, right? So I think that's a lot of the reason why we see people who seem to have it all behind the scenes, they're not happy. Whereas people who don't have as much, who don't appear to have as much, it's because it's just the different targets of having a good life versus these other targets. And a good life can come with those things. It might come with a little bit of fame, it might come with a little bit of money, it might come with some nice things. Hopefully it doesn't come with face tattoos. It might come with some tattoos. What's the good life is really simple, of good days and people that you love around you, working on things that you care about. And it cannot be overlooked the biological importance of moving and being outside. Your life can, we're animals. You take a dog and try to make it sit still in an office 10 hours a day for its entire life, it's gonna fucking hate it, right? We're humans. express your humanness. Allow yourself to express your humanness. You got to be able to get outside and move. That's one of the big issues, because it's an epidemic, really. It's not just like a few celebrities. It's like so many people, it's a big cause of death. And it's sad. It goes with drug overdose. And what is the answer is just, I think, more information about, and not just more information as well, like policy. It would be nice if our leaders could step up and show, like, here's a good life. Like, school could be so much better if the hours were more aligned with how people sleep. We have shop classes and gardening classes and outside education, nature recreation classes, and you're outside for, half the day and studying half the day. So, more parks in the cities, more gardens, more backyard gardens in the city. There's so many things that we could do. It's not hopeless at all. I'm optimistic, and I think things are starting to head back that direction, at least for some people who know and are aware. So tell me what you think. If you ever lost somebody from suicide, or you ever thought about it, share down below. If you need help, always reach out for help. We got you. If things are bleak and dark, like, take a step back, reevaluate what you've been aiming for, and tweak your goals a little bit. Make your goals to have happy days. If you have happy days, you string enough happy days together, you've got a happy life, and a life that's very much worth living. So I think it's possible to get there. It's possible to get there from dark times. I had some dark times. 2015, social media blew up, controversy, got blacklisted from my industry, lost my column, lost my blog job, got removed from a movie in post-production, no income, hadn't had like a real job, physical job in years, moved to a friend's parents' basement, no money, not really warm clothes for winter in Seattle, trying to make it happen, working 10 hours a day on the computer by myself. Definitely, like, if that lasted forever, I wouldn't have wanted to do that, right? But I knew this won't last forever. This is part of my plan. Like, the target was not money. Otherwise, I could still be doing that, and then it would be shit, right? The target is, I need just enough money to get so that I can rearrange myself, move, get back to a good life, a good lifestyle. So I had the right target. Money was a part of the gateway to it, but money was not the end. It was not for things. And so I could do stuff like move out here where I knew that things would be better. And even if I'm not paid that much, I'm not paid by the farm at all, and I have very few things. I have a truck and a surfboard are my expensive possessions, and that's it. But life can be so good if you let it, and if that's the goal. Like, the goal should be a good life. There's just not enough education on what that means for people, of what actually makes us happy. People want to argue as well, but it's clear with the science. You can look at the Blue Zone studies, look at all these happiness studies. It's pretty clear. So hope you find that useful. Hope you find that helpful. I'm going to take off now. It's Friday. Got one more shift of work, and I'm going to chill out, take a break, take a nap, go chill in the ocean, and work on some more stuff. Got some exciting stuff coming up for you. So hope you find that helpful. Appreciate you, and look forward to hearing what you have to say in the comments. Peace out, fam.